they shine so bright, you might go blind, blind, blind.
Hi, Paapa. Welcome to Finance Block for You. Thank you very much for honoring our invitation. Could you please introduce yourself?
Okay, thank you for this opportunity. It's a pleasure to, talk to the whole world at large. My name is Papa Nkrumah. I'm from Ghana, and I attended the number one university in Ghana. That's University of Cape Coast. I started this journey way back 2022, but since I had a lot of schools, but you know, some were not offering scholarship and stuff, so I waited for the right time. So,
Okay,
and the right time was just last year. That's why I'm here in China.
that's really
Mm.
nice. Thank you very much. So, what motivated you to pursue your master's in China?
And so my elder brother attended school here, and he's now in USA.
Oh, okay.
So he recommended this school to me. And during his time, there were so many opportunities, as
Yeah.
in scholarships and other things. But I said due to the COVID and those circumstances, they've reduced some of their scholarships. So he said I should try China. So basically, my brother is my main motivator. He
Okay.
motivated me to, apply to China here. And I know China is one of the safest countries in the world.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can go outside, go to town and come around 2 a.m., 3 a.m. without
Mm-hmm.
any fear.
Okay.
Yeah, China is one of the safest countries.
That's good to hear. Nice,
Yeah.
nice, interesting. Okay, so what are the steps you took in, applying for your master's in China?
And it's the same process, across the world. But here in China, they are more, they pay more attention to one, your transcripts,
Okay.
and two, your medical reports. They want to know whether you are fit to study here in China. And you also check your police report, whether you don't have any criminal reports. You know.
Okay.
So these are the three main things they do check. So if you have your police reports, which shows that you don't have any criminal reports and your health status is fit and you have a good transcript and other things like this, CV, if you have research experience and you know um, your motivational letter or statement too is good, you know, it's simple to get admission here in China.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's very interesting. They even do, you said medical check, right?
Yeah, you have to do medical check. That's
Oh,
medical reports. You go to
oh,
the hospital everywhere you are, maybe let's say Ghana, you go to the hospital, they have the list of uh, the checks you do, the list of checks you do. Let's say hepatitis, HIV, and other things. They don't
okay.
want you to come and spread any disease here. So
Any disease, yeah.
they have to check whether you are fit
Okay.
before they
And
will
is
allow
that,
you.
oh, okay. And is that required by the university or the embassy when you're applying for the visa?
Yeah, both the embassy and China at large.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, before
Okay.
you enter China, you have to get one, the police report is very, very key, and the medical report. Even if you do your reports back in your home country and
Mhm.
you come here, you are going to do the medical check again.
Wow. That's very
Yeah,
rigorous. Oh,
yeah.
okay. So you did mention that you got a scholarship. So in choosing the right university and program in China, what factors did you consider? If you don't mind, you can mention your program or university so that if people are looking at applying to China, they might have a look at your university as well.
Okay. Currently, the university I am in now is called Sichuan Agricultural University. It's an
Oh,
agricultural university, but nowadays all universities are open. They do a lot of programs.
Yeah.
So I'm doing masters in finance.
Okay.
Okay, my previous degree, I did accounting. So I wanted to shift to finance. You know, accounting and finance, they move together.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yes,
sure.
I wanted to. I'm doing finance, masters in finance here, and they have a lot of schools, a lot of schools. Even the city I'm in now, there are lots of schools. Like it's more than the schools in Ghana.
Okay.
Only the city I'm in now is more than the schools. Let's say there are
Wow.
almost 30 schools, 30 universities here in
Oh,
the
wow.
the province I'm in or the city I'm in now.
I
So
see.
they have the sciences, you know, they do a lot. They have well equipped laboratories. And you know, China, each and every day they are improving, they are innovating. And so they have a lot of facilities when it comes to the lab, and they have they are also good in games. The games they have big, you know, facilities for sports, and so basically they have all these things here. Yeah. You know,
Nice.
China is well developed. You know, way back in Ghana, we used to watch Chinese movie. They don't really show how beautiful China is. You know,
Okay.
but when I was coming, my imagination was like, am I going to see this kung fu, you know, those things here in China? But they are here. They are here, but they are in the villages or remote areas. Uh,
Okay.
but into the
Interesting.
cities, there are a lot of infrastructures. Talking of the train, uh, subways, trams, public transportations, and you know, there are a whole lot of infrastructures here. So
Oh,
studying in China is good, it's good. And learning their language, you get a lot of friends.
okay.
Yeah,
That's very interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. So these are the reasons that preempted your decision to, choose China for your masters, right?
exactly.
Okay, 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 lovely. Okay, so can you walk us through the application process for master's degree in China?
Okay. So, um, first of all, for most schools, you have to get a supervisor.
Okay,
Yeah. So if you get a supervisor, it's let's say halfway done through the process. So after getting the supervisor will issue a letter to you. So it will be part of your requirement to upload. So the document needed are the supervisor's letter. That one is key. If you don't get supervisor, most schools you will not get admission, or you will not even get the chance to apply. And
okay,
the second one is your certificate. Your certificate, you have to notarize it. You send it to court so that they put stamp or something to certify it.
yeah,
And also both your certificate and the transcript. And for your visa to they will need your birth certificate and other thing, but we'll come to that place. So your letter, supervisor's letter, the certificate, the transcript, your CV too is another, and the motivational letter. Then you go
okay,
to the
mm-hmm.
police reports and the medical reports. They have their own format for the medical reports. So you go to their website, or if you go to the embassy, you can download it and you send it to the hospital, and the doctors will examine you and they fill the form for you. So basically,
Okay,
these are the main. Then you pay your application fee.
okay, okay. I see. But in terms of the visa application, is it very difficult to like get the visa and in terms of going through the interview and everything, how difficult it is for someone to secure a visa?
Okay, as compared to other countries like the USA, China, they are not fit with the visa process. Provided
Oh,
your documents are correct, accurate, they're authentic, you are
yeah.
good to go. So during my time, I did everything myself because I wanted
Oh,
to know the process. So that in the
Yeah,
future I can also help someone. So
definitely.
I took everything upon myself. So after getting the admission, they sent me the official letter to Ghana. Then I did photocopy. I sent it to courts. They endorsed it. Sometimes to I think at first they used to after the court you send it to Ministry of Foreign Affairs
Okay.
for them to endorse it, but it's not necessary. So after that, I sent it to the right now in China they have a third party visa something visa
Oh,
center. They have a third party.
mm-hmm.
Unlike first, you go to the embassy direct,
Yeah.
you submit your passport and they. But right now, I think they started 2023. They have a third party, so you submit all your documents there. They will examine it. They will ask you one or two questions. Who is sponsoring your education? And that one, you need a bank statement to prove
Okay.
that even though you have scholarship, they still need a bank statement to prove that you can take care of yourself
Yeah.
here in China. So if everything is intact, the third party will send your documents to the embassy. But
I
before
see.
that, you pay for the visa fee.
Okay.
I think it was $100,
Okay.
$100. And since they are using third party, you have to pay service charge. And that
Okay.
one too, I think it is $61. So $161. So after that, the third party will send all your documents to the embassy for further checkup.
Mm-hmm.
So within that period, they will give you 3 days. They wait for 3 days, then they'll call you for interview. But the interview is not it's not that serious. During my time, they asked me only two questions.
Oh
Why are
wow.
you going to China? Why are you going to China? And who is sponsoring your education?
Okay.
That was the only thing they asked me. So after that, they asked me to go. So after 2 days, I should come for the passport.
Okay. Okay. I see. That's very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, provided your documents are correct. You
Correct.
see, some
Genuine.
people since they don't have this, you know, they know Ghana and Africa, we know how we do our things.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So they are very keen. They have keen interest in those things. So if your documents are not accurate or authentic, they will reject your visa.
Okay.
Mhm.
That's very interesting to hear. Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So, in terms of funding, how did you manage the financial aspect of studying? And can you walk us through the scholarship or any other funding that people can get access to?
Okay. Here in China, there are a lot of scholarship. They have the university scholarship and they have government scholarship. The
Okay.
government scholarship, they have different. Okay. In the province you are, they have the province government scholarship. Let's say if you're in Ghana, and let's say Accra government scholarship, and they have Accra, the region for Accra government scholarship, and they
Yeah.
have let's say Ghana government scholarship, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
So here they have a lot of scholarship for international students, and most schools, if you get admission, you add the scholarship to it, and the scholarship to some schools you have to apply for the scholarship. Some schools you don't have to apply. If you get the admission, they'll just add it. And
Okay.
for those scholarships that you need to apply is the government scholarship, the Chinese government scholarship. That one they have a lot of benefits. They have accommodation we sorted, your uh, insurance, and if you want books too, I think the scholarship covers everything. And also your tuition fee is covered. So
Okay.
the time you complete school. But the other scholarship that one is the province scholarship. With that one, you renew every year.
Okay.
It's renewed every year. So I think we did it last month or so.
Oh
So
wow.
aside the university scholarship, the school also apply the government scholarship for you. So when the money comes, they will share it to those who apply.
Okay. Okay. I see. Interesting. I mean, it's good that at least there's a scholarship that helps. In terms of,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so I'll now move on to adaptation. So, how has your experience been as an international student in China? How are you, adapting to the cultural difference and the language itself?
Okay. Basically, I'm all out person.
Okay,
Everywhere I go, I know how to fit in as compared to other people where they don't like people and those things. Me, anywhere I go, I know how to maneuver my way out.
that's good.
So when I got here, I just learned the how to communicate. Let's say if you want to buy something and the numbers 1, 2, 3, like I learned those things in Chinese and
Oh wow.
you know I can do it. I can do petty things with this small Chinese I know. And the culture too, there are a lot of culture shocks here. There are a lot of them. I don't want to go far, but they have certain beliefs and those things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to go far, but um, hmm.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. I see.
aside that, aside that, China is a very good place. It's a very good place.
Okay, okay. Okay, so thank you very much for throwing more light on in terms of culture and adapting to China. So if anybody is watching this and wondering if studying in China is the right thing for them to do, at least they've gotten a snippet of how it will feel like to study in China. So
Yeah.
what advice would you give to someone who is considering pursuing their bachelor's or master's in China?
Okay. So basically, if you try other countries like USA and you're not getting it, don't worry yourself. Just try China or any country, Asia, any country in Asia.
Okay.
Yeah, you get school and a good scholarship. So Africa people, all they want is USA, but there are other opportunities here. So I think it's better they also try China and other Asian countries.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. All right. Thank you very much, Papa. At this point, do you have any final advice or any, any kind of like tips for anyone who is aspiring to pursue their master's and degree in China? Any tips or anything they need to think about before making a move? It could be the language, it could be how to organize their documents or anything. Do you have any final advice?
Okay. Sometimes you have to, ask. Me, all my life, if I don't know anything, I'll ask whether you are older than me or not. I'll
Yeah.
ask whether, even if I know, I'll still ask. So if you are finding any difficulty in applying to school in China, you can ask, especially if you watch videos online and you
Yeah.
are not getting the vivid understanding. You just email them and ask more questions. Sometimes if you comment, they don't really see. You have to get into their emails and ask them more. If you can even go further and take their contacts. So you have to ask, as the Bible says, ask and it shall be given unto you. This
Yeah.
is what I will do with you guys. Ask and
Yeah.
it shall be given unto
Nice,
you.
nice, nice, nice one.
Yeah.
Okay, so thank you very, very much, Papa and Groma, for
Yeah.
coming on this channel and sharing your experience studying in China. It's been very,
Yeah.
very insightful, and I'm very, grateful that you came on board to, share your experience with audience and help people out there. So,
Okay.
guys, if you've enjoyed this episode, then You can, leave a comment if you have any question. We'll do our best to, answer your questions. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and then put us on notification so that anytime we post a video, you'll be notified. Thank you very much. And thank you, Paapa. Thank you and bye.
Bye.